Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-February 2025. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Juno's grooming in the background. If you see a cat doing something, that's Juno. She's very determined there. Let's see, Cappy. What do you got going on? The overall energy for the reading, the Justice card. Some balance is required, for sure, in a situation. Starting off the reading, you get the Ace of Swords crossed by the Five of Wands. You're in the middle of, well, it does look like conflict. Maybe a little argument with someone, or, I don't know, a little bit of types of energies. It's not that big. I mean, it's definitely fixable, but it's a little intense. It's because it's right there still. The energies are still kind of up there with it. In your focus, the Nine of Cups, you're trying to calm yourself down, though, as much as possible, and just kind of doing your thing, trying to not let that take over completely, that type of an energy. So it's almost like, you know, you live your life and then you have a little dispute type of thing with someone to the side, and it's like, I'm not going to let that ruin my day and my life and things like that, you know? In the recent past, the Ten of Cups, I mean, things are looking okay there. Pretty okay. Things are looking good until this little disagreement, not seeing eye to eye, or maybe it's bigger than what it seems. I don't know. We'll see. In your strength, the Star, yeah, your focus is just to keep yourself balanced as much as possible through this and not let it influence you more than it is. In the immediate future, the Seven of Pentacles, there's the desire to work on this, to not just let it be like this, you know? Like, I got to do something about this one. Supporting this reading, the Five of Cups, because it does make you sad, you know? Again, things look to be okay here in this situation, and then something happened, and it brought this to the table. So yeah, it's going to make you sad. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Two of Cups. And there is love there. There is, you know, just because things were good and then they weren't anymore, that doesn't mean that, you know, what made things good just vanished, disappeared. It's still there. That whole connection is still there for sure. In your hopes and fears, the Queen of Swords, you're very determined here. You're very clear, and you are looking to be holding yourself in a pretty clear-minded space, in a pretty balanced place about this. Whatever your version of events is here, you seem to be pretty clear on it. Support in the potential outcome, the Queen of Cups. That's a lot of love, probably shown up in the situation with an open heart, which is good. I mean, your approach to this seems pretty good. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like a big deal. I have a feeling it's a little more than that, than what it looks like. But I don't know. We'll see. For the Justice card, you get the Page of Wands, the Hangman, the Ace of Cups. Yeah, because you have learned, you know, over the last months, years, whenever you started to pay attention to yourself a little more, you have learned to keep yourself balanced, you know, to not let yourself get off balance because of something like this. Again, depending on the severity of things, you could fall off a little bit, but you're looking like not really this time. The typical. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Eight of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the Temperance card. Yeah. The typical, oh, you know what? I don't care what you say anymore. You know, I'm still going to believe what I believe. Leave me alone. You suck. Stuff like that. But I kind of get the sense that it's, you know, on both ends that it's happening. And it's been happening for a minute. And that's why it's, again, it's shown up like not a big deal. But apparently it's been going on for a minute. For the Five of Wands, you get the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. But it's not easy. Yeah, it's happening, and it's been happening for a minute, to the point of you kind of got used to this energy being here of conflict or whatever this is. But it doesn't mean that it's easy, you know, because you want that bond back in place, you know, balanced. It's not enough that it's just you that's balanced. You want balance for the situation. Let's do the Nine of Cups in your focus, the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Cups. Every time you approach this, though, it looks like you're coming from a pretty, not only balanced, but clear and pretty determined intention, where you're approaching this every time from that place of, we got to make this work, you know, very positive, very uplifting type of an energy you bring in here. At least at this moment in time, you are showing up like that. You know, like, oh, okay, I got an idea. I could do this. I could try this. And it's all great ideas, and it's in accordance to what your intention for this is. For the Ten of Cups in the recent past, you get the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups. I don't know when this started. It's really interesting because when you look back at all sorts of dynamics you may have passing through your life, right? And then if you could pinpoint the exact time when something took a turn, that would be amazing. We'd be like, oh, okay, so that's when it happened. Okay, let's see what we did around that time to make that happen, you know? But a lot of times we miss the pinpoint. So it's like, I can see this happening for this scenario in which everything was great here. Everything was freaking amazing. And you are shooting towards the same goals. You were going hand in hand here. Until that something happened. And I feel like you can't really tell when that was, you know, what happened exactly that created this split in between the energies that brought you to whatever this is. Let me do the star in your strength. You get the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords. The thing is, yes, you do have this intention and you do have this determination and you do have the goal to, okay, let's work on this from the most loving place in the world. But if you keep trying and trying and trying, over time, if you don't have any success with that, it's going to backfire. You know, you're not going to have the resources to give to this anymore. You keep on giving and giving and giving. Every time you give more and more and more, and at some point you're going to be drained. And you're starting to feel that a little bit there. It doesn't show much, but I can see it from an energetic standpoint where your energy already dropped. You went from the King of Swords here to the Knight of Swords there. And then you're showing me heaviness and how that's pressing and how that's taken away from your energy. So I'm not sure where the other energy is at in regards to this. Like, are you just trying and trying and trying and not getting anything in return? That would validate that, or what's going on here? That you're starting to back down in your energy here. For the Seven of Pentacles in the immediate future, you get the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Cups. This is very similar to it's going to get bad until it gets good type of a thing. This is in regards to something you're working on, and it could be the same partnership or it could be something else completely different. This kind of takes me in the direction of work though, and I see you putting in effort into something, and I see it going south, like it's going south big time, but it has to in order to go up or something like that, because then overnight it flips from going south, it starts heading north big time. Interesting. But yeah, it's going to come through as you feeling like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, this is not working out. This is not great. This is not this, that, and the other. And then it flips, you know. But again, it needs to go pretty south before it changes direction there. For the Five of Cups, in the supportive energies, you get the Seven of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. All right. You still have resources though. Yeah, this is kind of pressing. It's not that easy. it's not as light as it looks, you know, because you make it look like it's not a big deal. You know, I'm dealing with something, but it's okay. I'm good. Yeah, okay. It's pressing a little harder than that. So it does look like you still have the resources. You're still putting in great energy here, or you're trying to, despite whatever the hell is going on here. Okay. So you're not depleted at this time. But again, if what you put in here doesn't come back at some point, you will get depleted. Not yet. You're not there yet. Maybe you are getting something from the other side. I don't know. For the Two of Cups in the hidden energies, you get the King of Wands, the Chariot, the Four of Pentacles. You're dealing with a pretty stubborn energy here. Like whoever this is at the other end of this does care for you deeply. But man, they're stubborn. They're pretty stubborn. So maybe that's why it looks like it's a little bit of a hard time to put this together to where it was, at least, or you know, in a even better place than what it was. Okay, I get it now. Somebody here is looking pretty stubborn. I don't think it's you. I think it's whoever's at the other end of this. For the Queen of Swords in your hopes and fears, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the Sun, the Queen of Wands. Wow, you've got, interestingly enough, you've got 3 queens here, and the one that we're gonna clarify in a minute is the 4th one. That usually brings up the Empress energy. These are beautiful energies. A lot of balance, a lot of groundness. Interestingly enough, the heart aspect, the emotional aspect doesn't really show up in that blend, but it's there. It's just contained because there's too much groundness to things there. It's like, chill. It's a nice energy. And I feel like, again, you trying to focus on keeping yourself steady and balanced, you're achieving this type of an energy, which is beautiful, by the way. Not only for this situation, just for you in general, and whatever it is you're kind of facing in your day-to-day life. I feel like this got you to the place of focusing on that. And then you're free to fly into the sunset. For the Queen of Cups, for the potential outcome, you get the 8 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. You're having a little bit of difficulty to bring that heart of yours out a little more. Because I see you trying. After achieving this really, okay, I'm good type of an energy, I'm grounded, I got it going on, I'm perfect here, I feel all sorts of feels that are good. You're not feeling it all, you know? And that's the part that I see you working there in the potential outcome. And you're having a little bit of a hard time with that because your mind is always trying to interfere. Like, what do you need to open up your heart and truly feel this? Like, you got this, right? Yeah, you got this. You know, that would be your mind. Because I see you trying. It's going to happen. You're going to get there too, to the place of truly deeply feeling this place of balance that you're creating for yourself. It's just going to take a minute because, again, your mind is just not letting you do that easily. It's just going to interfere all the time. Trying to tell you, you're good enough where you're at. You don't need to feel deeply. You feel good enough. You're good. Okay. So you're looking pretty balanced here, pretty okay. I don't feel like this is going to last. It might last a little bit longer because I can see you're dealing with a pretty stubborn energy, but I don't think it's going to last. It's going to, you know, settle in, this energy of conflict here. I think you're going to bypass it. Potentially it's going to take a little minute though. From the universe, you get the 9 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords. Man, you're a pro here, you know, keeping it together and all of that. And then you're showing me the recognition, not only me, but the universe too. The recognition of, you know, I've learned how to keep myself balanced. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm keeping myself together and I just know how to do it. So congrats, because you are. From the energies that are showing up here, yep, you're doing a great job with that. Let's do the Wild Soul Oracle cards. The swordfish, focus. All right, let's see what you got. The swordfish, with its sharp bill and streamlined body, is a symbol of precision and focus. Known for its swift movements and ability to cut through water with ease, the swordfish represents the power of directed energy. This card encourages you to hone your focus, cut through distractions, and move towards your goals with determination. The swordfish reminds you that clarity of purpose can make the difference between success and failure. Sharpen your focus and cut through distractions. Now is the time to channel your energy towards your goal with precision. Questions. Where do I need to focus my energy? Am I too narrowly focused on one goal? What distractions do I need to eliminate? That is it. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.